Messina in onda, senti che gira, da una stanza a lungomare fino in cima, le nostre voci sopra la salita.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our new episode. Today, I'm here with our member Yana
Hello.
and our guest Giorgi.
Giorgi from Macedonia.
Nice to meet you guys. And today's topic is about the event that was organized by Be the Change Association, Erasmus Solidarity Corps, Crafters Bridge, and the Cult of Italy.
Random, you forgot the most important one.
And obviously Messina In Onda project, yes. How did you feel about this event, guys? Can you share your thoughts about that?
I think I can start. I didn't expect anything. It's just, you never have to expect anything in order not to get disappointed, but I was so surprised. I think it was almost perfect. Everything went so well. And maybe the only thing that I can complain about is that it was slightly hot, that's it. That's actually it. The food was good. The people were nice. The conversations were amazing. And I didn't expect that so many people would come. And not only the international students, we also have Erasmus as guests. There were people who just saw that there was something happening on Monday and they were just coming from the street and joining the conversations. There were even older people who were also also enjoying the conversations. We saw, I think, the whole map, the whole geography of the world in one room in Messina. That was amazing. Amazing.
Amazing. What about you, Georgi?
Okay, I'll continue now. I must admit that yesterday's event was like a culmination of the whole training that I'm participating here in Messina, Sicily. Yesterday, it completely all my expectations were approached because I joined this training as a teacher just to see the other side of organizing a debate. There are also podcast, and yesterday I had the chance to participate in a real life podcast where we discussed some topics connected to Erasmus, but actually I saw the whole structure. Also for the event was completely and immensely organized perfectly. Everything went so smoothly. We were organized in 5 different sections. Everyone could join according to their interest, and I really enjoyed.
I love the responses. It's really positive feelings, and I would like to join you guys too. And I had just positive feelings about this event because, as a member of Messina In Onda podcast, it was a really amazing opportunity for us to have multiple podcasts one by one, hearing people's words, trying to give also newcomers to experience how is podcast and how to do a podcast and how to participate, how to express your opinions. And also, Georgi, it was your first time doing a podcast with Messina In Onda. How did it went? Were you excited or were you nervous?
Actually, this was my first time to participate in a podcast for real. Usually I facilitate debates at my school, organize debates, but I've never been a participant in a podcast. I must admit, I was a little bit stressed. Probably my first public appearance, but after 5 minutes during the conversation, I completely forgot that I'm on the podcast, and I completely
Now
enjoyed
you're natural.
Yeah, exactly.
Second podcast already a professional.
Yeah. So we can say that you overcame the fear because you are in the second time with us in a podcast.
Probably.
Guys, let's
And I must admit that I really enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I wanted to explain what kind of event we had because we spoke about it and about our emotions, but the listeners not know about the event. So I'll try my best to explain.
Slowly. Introduction and then.
Yeah, Amin already mentioned our partners. We will talk about them a little bit more. So basically, the event was, I don't know how to even describe it. It was so multi-level, so colorful and so unexpected because in order to understand it, you have to imagine a room and it was divided in 5 corners. Also a bar. sixth corner, yeah. So in for the first corner, we had a debate like room where everyone could just like start a debate, not even like about something philosophical or like political. It was sometimes very simple topics like still water or mineralized fuzzy water, fizzy water.
Yeah,
Fizzy
yeah,
water.
yeah.
Sparkling.
Sparkling water.
Teachers.
English language barrier.
A barrier language, yes. And so this was the corner where George and his team was the responsible one. Then we had the artsy corner by our partners. It's they're called Cult of Italia.
Cult of Italia, yeah.
Cult of Italia, and they're like they're working in this kind of like art therapy, art as a like networking. Like they're always just drawing. Very talented people.
Yeah, they use multiple ways of art to connect the people, and yeah.
I really like the task where they were drawing the faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George even told me today that he will steal this trick to his students.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'll implement that idea.
and say that you invented it. So the next corner was for networking because of our
It's called Crafter's Bridge, and if you want, I can introduce it. So it's called Crafter's Bridge, and Crafter's Bridge is an association that are connecting the people that are shy and that needs to go and socialize. So this was an amazing
That's me.
opportunity. Yeah. That was an amazing opportunity to gather all the associations and build something new in Messina, which was like a big opportunity for Messina In Onda, Crafters Bridge, and Cult of Italia in total. So it was really something special, you know. People could see it, the art that was going on there, the debate. There was a debate corner also, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we mentioned that, but we didn't mention the most important one, the corner that we were responsible for, which is the podcasting corner, where we would just have the table and the whole setup, and people would just get in line and have a small conversation, like the same ones that you have outside of the bar with your friends.
Yeah.
Discussing. I heard so many amazing conversation because apparently there is like a movement of directors. I didn't know that from all over the world, and they're making short films in Messina, and they met another director, and they were talking about how the film festival of Taormina was inspired by Messina Film Festival, and we were like, what is even happening? Like, how did we even came to this position?
Not true that there was a lot of like networking happening during the event, which was like a really big opportunity for most of the people. Even me, like I met a lot of new people that I think I will do some collaborations or some networking. So it was an amazing opportunity to be able to do that. Did you get new? Did you had an opportunity to get to know new people, Giorgi?
Not just that. Everything started on the podcast so informally. But then through the conversation, actually, we talked about our previous Erasmus experiences and actually ended up in future collaborations, which was fantastic.
Yes. Yeah. But how do you guys feel like it went in a structural way? Like, was it smooth? Was it like in a way that you imagined, or there was something that you think was
better for me? But
Yeah?
I would like to pass this question to George because I'm very curious how to facilitate the debate corner of people who don't know each other, and it
Yeah.
might get personal really fast. It might get heated, but I didn't see anything of this sort. What were your tips and tricks? How did you even
Actually, I was expecting and thinking all the time of the structure, how it will look like. But actually, the moderator leaded us through questions in a smooth way. And I forgot about the format, and everything went perfectly well.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good question because here in the project, people more or less know what is the debate and how to make it, because they every day are in this and they're learning about it. But in this event, it was a new people that just wants to debate, and we introduced them like which techniques they can use to do the debate.
Yes, we used the toolkit that we've created during the training. But actually, in a subtle way, the structure was presented to the debaters, and that's why the debate went on so smoothly.
Yes, and did you participated also in the other corners?
Actually, I had a chance to be in the podcast corner, but also I spent some time in the uh, board games
Yeah.
corner and in the debate corner.
Yeah. What
So
about you,
he
Yana?
was, I think,
All
like,
around.
yeah, except for the chill zone. It's actually like we all had the last zone where you can just sit and like rest. And
I forgot that.
he was also there.
I
Okay.
started from there.
Yeah, I think I've been everywhere except for the chill zone because I was just standing outside mostly trying to talk to people and say like, you want to go to debate corner, and they'll be like, no, I'm shy, I don't speak English that well. I was like, perfect, this is our candidate. No one speaks English well, everyone is shy, perfect. And so yeah, and then I saw that there was like constant movement and people were interested in all the zones. And I have a question for both of you. How would you rate like your conversations and the participants overall there?
You can start.
I could start. I met like 10 or more new people, not just from the training course, but also some new from the event. And we spent some time socializing, sharing some thoughts, and I met like 10 people, which is for me something that I couldn't imagine before.
Yeah. I would rate it like if I had to rate it out of 10, I would rate it 9 out of 10. Like totally. Because why not 10? Because there was a moments when in which like I was doing the podcast corner and sometimes the debate corner, so maybe I couldn't like like network with all the people. So that's why I would say 9 out of 10. But all the networking and conversations that I had was amazing. So
I would rate it 10 plus for me.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with that. There was a local Messina person who came to this event just to see what was happening, and he told us that this is the new movement that just like we kind of developing because it just was created like a couple of years ago. Nothing like this was ever happening in history of Messina, and he was just mesmerized. Like he's like 40 something years old and he was just like a baby smiling ear to ear and saying like, thank you guys, I could never imagine that this can happen. And but I'm so excited because it's just the beginning. That's so cool. If we're from the beginning doing 10 out of 10 events, we have a very high standards right now.
yeah.
To reach.
No, I would like to mention that like it was actually a special event because by the way, this event was happening in Caffè Letterario, Volta Pagina, and you can show the that one, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. This is Caffè Letterario. You can just scan and you can have their page, and so the thing is, in the Caffè Letterario Volta Pagina, all these associations like Cult of Italia or Crafters Beach, they were always having their own like events and their own like organizational things, but this was a special event because in this event they all come together. So people were more interested, like because if they want to have board games, they were going to play board games. If they want to have a debate, they were going to debate. I mean, it was not like just one topic in which they were just like focused on. So they were going all around, and that's why this made, I think, the event really interesting, and no one was bored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
Multiple of activity.
Yeah, exactly. So here we can close our topic. Thank you guys for joining us today in Messina Onda's special podcast event.
Yes, I'm in Messina In Onda.
Thank you for your chance.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Till the next podcast.